If I could have everybody's attention, we're about to start the service. At this time, I'd like to call up Boy Scout Troop 20 to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Troop, please come up. Right up. It's like. To the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Troop 20. And normally we have some folks from the VFW down here to perform a service ceremony, but we're going to improvise today. First of all, I'd like to thank the members of the VFW and the American Legion for helping put together this memorial service and the parade this year. We really rely on them to do a yeoman's job. However, I would be remiss if we didn't have a prayer in honor of those soldiers who have fallen and given their life for our country. So if we could all bow our heads for a minute. Oh, Heavenly Father, please remember these soldiers who've given their lives in the service for the people of the United States and their ultimate sacrifice that they have shared. Okay, thank you. With that, I'd like to call up the Honor Guard.
Detail. Point. Up. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Present. On. Detail. Hold up. On. Parade. Rest.
I'd like to thank the American Legion Honor Guard for that. One of the things that's been actually very good news for our veterans here, and especially in Piscataway, is that just this couple of weeks ago, the VA opened up a new clinic here in Piscataway for our veterans. It's a state-of-the-art facility off of Old New Brunswick Road. It handles the central New Jersey region. If you have a chance, please stop by. It's really a beautiful facility for our vets, and it's well-deserved. In this way, they don't have to run to the VA hospitals and things like that. So there's a lot of preventative care medicine that will be going on at this facility for our vets. I have our County Sheriff, Millie Scott, come up and say a few words first.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to recite a poem called Flanders Field. This is a poem that I remember learning when I was a young lady in grammar school. And some of our young people here may never heard of this poem, but I'd like to bring it to memory for others that have heard it, others that remember it, others that do not know it. And it's an honor of our men and women that have given up sacrifices so we can enjoy much freedom. And it's called In Flanders Field. In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. Sacred herd amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw a sunset glow. loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up your quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands, we throw the torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep though poppies grow in Flanders field. You know, today has this very special meaning for me because I've lost two brothers, Harold Lincoln Jr. and Larry Lincoln, that served in service. And I also want to recognize and remember our loved ones that all have gone before us, but also the men and women that are serving us now to protect us. So I say Godspeed to all of us here today, and please say a prayer for all that has gone before us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff Scott. At this time, I'd like to call up our State Assemblyman at Piscataway. Say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to, this is a very special day. People who have given their life and blood for the freedom in the world. And freedom is not cheap. You know, it comes at a cost of human life and suffering. And all the families who have sacrificed along with the soldiers, men and women, working hard overseas, fighting for our freedom. I just want to, this is a very special day that we remember all of them, the fallen people, fallen soldiers, as well as the people who have continued to fight for our freedom. Thank you and Godspeed.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call up our former mayor and current state senator, Robert Smith.
Good morning, everyone. The clouds parted. I was a little concerned this morning. I thought we were going to be in the middle of a hurricane, but it turned into a gorgeous day. And it's wonderful that so many Piscataway citizens are coming out today to recognize the sacrifice that our men and women have made for us in the past and continue to make for us in Iraq, Afghanistan, and around the world. I commend to you today's Star Ledger. The newspaper today is devoted to the service men and women who have fallen from New Jersey in Iraq and Afghanistan. And the newspaper has pictures of the various grave sites around New Jersey. It also points out that we've lost more than 130 sons and daughters to the war on terror. If you have a chance, you really want to take a look at today's edition because it really does bring an awful lot of this home to New Jersey. Over the years, we've tried our best and still haven't done enough to recognize that sacrifice that our men and women in the military have done for us. I'd like you to know that Assemblyman Chivakula and Assemblyman Egan and I are working on a new program I think that would be a fitting tribute to our servicemen. You know, when you go overseas, in addition to all the other hardships, one of the major hardships is a financial one. The pay of an Army soldier is not the best. And you're overseas, you might have a house back here that you're trying to pay a mortgage on, or your husband or wife may be back here with kids. It's not an easy life. And it's a shame that you're sacrificing so much for your country, and in effect you're being economically punished. So one of the things that we're working on, and I think this is going to be a great idea for New Jersey, we have in New Jersey recognized constitutionally that we should be providing low and moderate income housing. What we don't have in that program is a preference for veterans. And when our veterans come back from overseas and they are financially in a bind, I would like to see, and Upendra Chivakula and Joe Egan would like to see, that they get a preference for that housing should they want to have it. So we're working on it, and hopefully next year at this service, we're going to be able to tell you that we've completed that task. But I'm thrilled to be here today. and it's a sad day in the sense that we're recognizing those who have passed, but it's also a great day that we're taking the time and the effort, devoting our time to remembering the veterans who have gone before us and the people who are in the military now. God bless you for being here today, and I hope you'll come to the American Legion service and participate in the parade later on. Have a great morning.
Thank you, Senator Smith. At this time, I'd like to conclude the service and thank each and every one of you for attending this.
We have the American Legion Post 261 Color Guard join with the 101st Airborne Association Marchers. Followed by the Piscataway High School Air Force JROTC Color Guard and Drill Team. Here comes our parade Grand Marshal, Donald Florek. Donald Florek was honorably discharged from the United States Navy after 6 years of service and has served on the Piscataway Police Force for 23.5 years. In addition to this public service, Mr. Florek has served as a delegate PBA for the Local 93 for 9 years. He co-chaired the Somerset PBA Conference NJ State PBA Legal Protection Committee, and also serves as a Fire District Number 2 and Chairman of River Road Fire Company and Rescue Squad. With Post 261 Ladies Auxiliary, followed by the Poppy Queen, Nicole Rivers, Poppy Princess, Carrie Ann McCown, and Poppy Page, Leah Mendoza. We have our trailer with our veterans. Followed by State Senator Bob Smith. Following Senator Bob Smith is Sheriff Millie Scott. Comes the Mayor of Piscataway, Brian Waller, and the Township Council. Piscataway Township Board of Ed, President Paula Mass, Vice President Tom Mosier, Board members Tom Connors, Alexandra Lopez, Margaret King, Mark Okamoto, Russell Stoddard, and Jerry Simonowitz. Piscataway Township Emergency Management, then the Piscataway Township Office on Aging, followed by the Piscataway Township Department on Aging Senior Citizen Bus. We have the Piscataway High School, Piscataway Super Chiefs. Republican organization. Followed by Piscataway Recreation Girls Softball. The American Legion Post 261 baseball teams. The senior team managed by Art Chippendale. Junior team managed by Scott Walker. And the sophomore managed by Art Newton. Next up, Piscataway Recreation Department Martial Arts. Director of Recreations, John Tierney, his advisory commission and staff. Following that, we have the BPO Elks Lodge 2414. Hope Outreach Center.
Piscataway Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey. This is the color guard. Holding the American flag is Rebecca Marcinko. Katie Keats is holding the WAGS flag. Ariel Rogue is holding the junior flag. Cindy Johnson is holding the Brownie flag. And Strija Hipredi is holding the Daisy flag. Girl Scout Troop 82071, Donna Coster is the leader. They're daisies. Daisy Troop 81318, Connie Rosario is the leader. She's a brand new leader. Welcome. (80877). It's a Daisy Troop, Shannon Barron is the leader, and another new leader. Welcome. This is Troop 80326. Daisies again. Carol Trumbar is the leader. This is Troop 80884. They're Brownies. Teresa Sterning is the leader. Troop 81442. Brownie Troop. Karen Sabo is the leader. This is Troop 83931, Brownie Troop. Christina DeFuria is the leader. Troop 83279, Andrea Haskins is the leader. This is Troop 80352, Nubija Allen is the leader. This is Troop 80849, Brownie Troop, Lisa Delemo is the leader. This is Troop 81697, Nicole Winston is the leader. Multi-level troop here. We have daisies, brownies, and juniors. It's 83108. Jessica Walker's the leader. This is Troop 80567. Junior Troop. Marie Percival is the leader. 81548. It's a junior troop. Lori Slackley is the leader. She is also the SUD for Piscataway Girl Scouts. This is troop 80563. Brenda Rogue is the leader. This is troop 80550. Cadet troop. Ina Stutz is the leader. This is troop 80742. They're a cadet troop. Donnell Douglas is the leader. This is cadet troop 80553. Maggie Marcingo is the leader. She also is the leader of two troops, also 81135.
You got Boy Scouts Pack 20. Cub Scouts. Here we have the Boy Scouts Troop 20. Scoutmaster Scott Hazlitt. And Pack 67. Here we have Arbor Hose Company. Followed by the Arbor Rescue Squad. Holmes Marshall Fire Company, Chief Darrell Henry. Next up, we have Newmarket Fire Company, Chief Bill Lemire. Next up, North Stoughton Fire Company Chief Edward McDermott. As well as the North Stoughton Rescue Squad. Next up, Possumtown Fire Company Chief Paul Schneider. Next up, River Road Rescue Squad Chief Andrew Marucci, President Donna Racine. Thank you everyone for coming out to the parade today. There will be hot dogs and beer down at the American Legion.